All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. We are again here now on day 3 of 24 and 24 5-minute leadership videos with Staff Sergeant Lloyd Justin. And I just want to talk to you all today from the topic of where do you start. So yesterday we talked about 2 days ago we talked about what is leadership. Yesterday we talked about 3 important things for leadership. Today we want to talk about where do you start. We're going meat and potatoes, getting into the most important thing. So the number one question I want you to consider with this video and upon reflection, right? Because now you're excited, you're motivated, you already knew you were gifted, but now you're ready to put that gift to use, is what am I willing to give up in order to get where I want to go? What am I willing to give up for what you want? And so today I want to give a practical exercise in order for you to do this. I want you to get a sheet of paper, or you can get a 3x5 card or something like that, and you're going to make 3 columns. All right, so sheet of paper, 3 columns, and we're going to do a little bit of work. All right, so first column you're going to put up there, just real simple, a line, kind of like you see right here. Column 1, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Now, if you're gifted and you're talented and you're skilled and you have purpose and you have a reason for being on this planet and you know that you want to impact other people, then it's important that you identify in what way that you want to do those things. Now, for some of you, that'll be something like medicine, or it might be something like art, or it might be something like joining the military, or it might be something like going into the community, running a nonprofit organization, being a sports figure, inspiring people. Whatever it is that you want to do, write that down. Now, for me on mine, I have leadership, obviously, impacting the community, writing books. Now, that's not my entire list, and I'm not saying your list should be 3 things or 10 things. It might be 1 thing. It may change over time. Understand that. But what I want you to do is take the time today to write down what it is that you want to do. So that's going to be column number 1. In column number 2, we're going to talk about what do I do now? So once I've identified where I want to be and what are the goals that I want to work towards and the things I want to pursue, I'm then going to turn around and identify what I do right now. Now, understand that the things that you want to do in the future may not line up with what you currently are doing right now. And in fact, I'll suggest that the things you're doing right now will ultimately play a role in preparing you for the things to come in the future. What I wrote down on mine is I'm an Army recruiter and I'm an assistant pastor at my church, the Fellowship of Jesus Christ here in Conyers. So understand that I already know that the things that I'm doing currently in some way influence what I'm going to do when I get out. Being a recruiter allowed me to learn personality, people skills, enhance my ability to communicate with people, get them excited about the kind of things that I'm excited about. When I take that to doing leadership and impacting my community, I've got to be comfortable with talking to people about building a network, about expanding my influence. And so I understand that even though I'm not going to recruit in the future per se, I'm going to recruit people to join in the mindset of changing to being leaders. And so as I begin to work through that, I see how my experiences in the past influence my experiences in the future. Being an assistant pastor, I get to help people through their different needs and the different things that they come into contact with. And so I understand how that's going to play a role. Now, you may not see the direct correlation because maybe you're working at McDonald's, or maybe you're working at Target, or maybe you're working at some kind of field that seems so far away from what it is that you eventually plan to do. But if you begin to lead yourself with a plan and a goal to get from where you are to where you want to be, then I guarantee you're going to see how the things that you've overcame play a role. Because challenges are challenges. And my ability to overcome a challenge today in this atmosphere will also be the same ability I draw upon in order to overcome my next challenge. The final area I want you to put down is, what are your distractions? What are your distractions? Now, for me, my distractions include, but are not limited to, the Army, my kids, sports. Now, I'll start with sports first. I'm a huge sports fan. Go Falcons, go Dogs, go Braves, go everybody from Atlanta. But at the end of the day, let's just be real about it. Sports takes up time. And when I'm focused on what they're doing, I'm not able to focus on the things I need to do. I won't lie to you. Sometimes my kids are a distraction. They want daddy. They want my attention. And while I want to give it to them, I also have a responsibility to my community and to the goals and the dreams that I have. Some of you don't want to admit that your kids or your family or your friends or the people you grew up with are distractions, but they are. Finally, my job currently is a distraction at times because I'm trying to build a brand and I'm trying to impact my community and I'm trying to give back what I've had the opportunity to learn while I've been in here. You need to understand that yours may be a distraction as well. And that's okay, because eventually that's going to change as you get into what you're really here for. All right, so that's a lot for 5 minutes, but I promise you only 5 minutes. So like, share, repost, hashtag 24 and 24. Thanks for being with me today, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Have a great one.